Last time I was up here, I told a mountain biking story. Guess what? I'm telling a mountain biking story. Around 2010, I went above North of State College to a mountain bike race, me and my one buddy, in a state park called Black Mashannon. There's nothing around there. But this race had a reputation, and it had gone away for a couple years, and now it was back. Supposed to attract really fast riders and stuff. So we went up there, and there were all kinds of people there. But there was one guy that stood out. He was loud. He was brash. He wore a Crocodile Dundee type hat, and he was built like a linebacker. You see, in mountain biking, there are different classes. There are some based on speed, which is call it slow, medium, and fast. And then there's some based on age, young, old. There's also another one. It's called Clydesdale. You have to be over 200 pounds. He was a Clydesdale rider, but he was built like a linebacker. So we're riding. He's ahead of me the whole race. This guy's legit fast. My buddy's with me. We finally passed him like on the last straightaway. It was flat, just dead out sprint. The little guys got him. But that's where I met him. Turns out he was from Littlestown. And I'd met up with him some other times, just on casual group rides and so forth. Great guy. Well, as time went on, Brian was diagnosed with lung cancer. And, sorry, he was not that big man anymore. At one point, he was only like 150 pounds. So, I wasn't going to tell this story, but I was doing this race. It was on April 15th. And it was in Michaud State Forest. And I grew into specializing into long-distance mountain bike races. Brian liked those also. Well, he was at this race. He couldn't race. He was on chemo. Things weren't looking good. So I had ridden all winter for this race. Well, on my Facebook, April 15th, a picture popped up in my memory. And I was like, I gotta tell the story. I was gonna sit this one out, but that to me was a sign. So I line up for this race, and I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm in good shape. And the start of the race was on a downhill, which I don't like, because everybody's fast on a downhill, even my one-legged grandmother. So we take off, and uncharacteristically, because I'm usually very patient to start, I'm out in the front. I'm like, holy crap, I'm in the front. And I'm riding, and I'm going. I'm like, oh my God, I'm in the front, I'm in the front. And all of a sudden, son of a female dog. Big gash in my tire. I get off, and I'm walking my bike back to the start line. I'm not even a half mile in. Head down, filled with self-pity. I get back, and Brian comes up, he goes, what are you doing, man? I said, I'm done. Flat tire. Like hell you are. I think for a moment he forgot that he was only 150 pounds and thought he was still that 200-pound linebacker. He grabbed a hold of me. He actually grabbed a hold of me. He's shaking me. He even used the word self-pity. He said, you're filled with self-pity. It looks horrible. He goes, I want to be where you are, but I can't be where you are. I said, I don't have a tire. It's like, bullshit. He went and got a tire. He got a tube. He changed it. Then he grabbed a hold of me again. He said, you have a different race today. He said, I want to see how many people you can pass, and I'm going to damn well be here when you get back. All right. So I take off. I swear, I'm serious. I cried for like the first 5 miles because he had me so keyed up. I was just so emotional. And I started passing people. I passed my one-legged grandmother, no problem. That was the first person I passed. I passed like an 8-year-old kid. I'm like, I'll take it. You know, whatever. But I started passing more people and more people. more people. This is a 42-mile mountain bike race. In the last 10 miles, I don't know how many guys I passed. The last 500 yards, there's a guy right in front of me. I could have thrown my water bottle and hit him, but I couldn't quite catch him. I needed another 50 yards to pass him. Brian's there at the finish line. He's like, man, he goes, you did amazing. I'm like, where'd I finish? Where'd I finish? He goes, I don't know yet. Well, I didn't know where I finished till the next day. Out of about 50 riders, I finished 5th. I couldn't believe it. 4th was right in front of me. I was amazed. I think about that every time I want to quit. And Brian Foltz is still going the distance because what he told me is alive today. Thank you.